Zombies is getting an update. There was like a new, let me just put it up on screen. Essentially, you scroll down. This is like brand new. This is literally today, 11:21 in the morning, Eastern time. But if I scroll down, there's a Zombies update section, which basically says that we have an update in the works to Zombies in the arcade lobby. This update has a few quality of life improvements and also includes a new map. So yeah, they're going to be doing some quality of life updates and releasing a new map. And it says this update has come from our latest game jam session that took place in December. We'll have a separate thread soon with a showcase of things that were created during that session. Today is a big day for Zombies, man. Who knew January 11th, 2024 marked this down in the historical calendars, man? This is history. This is amazing. Like everybody's wondering if it's going to be some sort of like hospital map or if it's going to be some sort of like abandoned mall. Like, I don't know why, but like those seem logical. Like it makes sense to make a hospital map. I feel like it's super iconic. But then like in my opinion, I feel like it's too iconic. I feel like it might be a little bit too iconic because I mean like a hospital map. Like come on man, you had 5 years to come up with something. I'm sure for some reason I'm thinking that it's going to be something like crazy. But I mean like they've already done like an alley themed, you know, like a city map. They've done like a mansion map. They've done like a theme park alien themed map or something. So I mean like what's left? Who knows? Where'd you get this info from? From the official website, Hypixel? If you do exclamation point update, it'll take you to the forum page. It's a developer update for January. Yeah, you think I just put this as my title for clickbait? Who do you think I am? Me clickbaiting titles? But yeah, I'm just curious to hear like people's opinions on like what the new map is gonna be. Like, is it really gonna be like a hospital map? Is it gonna be... Some people were saying like it's gonna be some like ice themed map. Hospital seems like it makes the most sense, but at the same time like I just wonder, like, I'm thinking about, like, you know, the names of rooms and stuff. I don't know why, but, like, if I'm, like, imagining, like, a hospital map, like, what could be possible rooms? Like, oh, the waiting room. Like, alright, guys, let's open up the waiting room round 10. Or, like, the emergency room. And maybe there's, like, the power there. Who knows, man? Then again, you got people playing Alien Arcadium saying, like, open Ferris wheel. So, I mean, I guess, like, anything is possible nowadays. Like a town farm. I feel like I wonder like if they'll go like more open world. Like something also tells me that they might not like stick to the traditional 30 rounds. Like I wouldn't be surprised if this map was like 50 rounds or something. I definitely don't think it's gonna be faster than Bad Blood, because I know that was also like another topic that got brought up. Like some people were saying like, oh, I wonder if it's gonna be shorter than Bad Blood or like longer than Dead End. I feel like it might be between like Dead End and Alien Arcadium. Yeah, some people are also suggesting that maybe it's going to be like endless mode, like an endless mode map. Nobody really knows. Yep, good old Zombies update. I would have imagined that most people would have like heard about it by now. Like for the first time in a long time, I added everyone on my Discord about it. I mean, I guess if you aren't in the Discord, you probably didn't see it. When update released, nobody knows. They said that they were going to be doing some like arcade bug fixes first, but like I don't know if that's including like all the other, you know, arcade update related things that they mentioned. Everything said in these posts is fully subject to change. Dude, that would suck if like all of a sudden they're like, all right guys, sorry, but there was like an issue. We can't update Zombies. Maybe next year? There's no way they could do that to us. I don't think they would edge me that hard, man. Like, I was literally sitting at the edge of my seat when I found out about, like, the update happening. Oh, apparently there's also, like, a TNT, like, run or TNT-related update that people are apparently, like, happy of. Like, what are they gonna do, bro? Add more cosmetics? Is Krumi gonna pass away? Rest in peace. Damn, you suck. Well, she said it. Okay. You don't suck. You're just washed. I'm just curious to really see what the map is going to be about. Is it going to be like an outer space themed map, man? Are we going to be fighting on the moon? Maybe even like an abandoned theater. I'll activate the power. I think an abandoned theater would also be one of those like basic ass like map answers, kind of like hospital. But like realistically, I mean, they wouldn't be bad maps. I just feel like they'd be too expected. I'd be surprised if like they end up doing a map that like nobody suggested, like a random ass, I don't know, like a construction site. I don't know, maybe that was also probably like mentioned somewhere, but I feel like nobody really talks about that. Imagine Zombies gets more popular than Skywars. I would not be surprised. I feel like initially after the update releases, like Zombies will definitely peak up to like at least like 500, 600. I wouldn't be surprised if they also added like a whole help start system where like if you wanted to, you can start a game with like 1 person, 2 people, 3 people. You know, instead of us having to use bots. I feel like they're well aware of the bots that people use. Hence like the amount of times they kind of get like banned. But, like I wouldn't be surprised if they like made some sort of help start function. Or like added some sort of like challenge system. Kind of like how they do for Skywars that you could just enable random challenges. I feel like Zombies ones definitely make sense. Watch them add a cruise ship map similar to Murder Mystery map but for Zombies. That's actually a pretty good one too. That's a pretty good one. I feel like an ocean related one wouldn't be bad. Like Atlantis, somebody suggested, I remember. That wouldn't be bad. Like imagine like just like an underwater themed map. Who knows? It's going to be full of new APs. I mean, I don't really care for the APs, but probably. The map's original, right? Not based off something else? No. I mean, maybe there might be some sort of like story. I don't really know. But people kept saying how like, you know, dead end, you escape on the rooftop via helicopter and then you crash land into Bad Blood. So like, I don't know if there's supposed to be like some lore with Bad Blood. Like what comes after Bad Blood? Alien Arcadium? I feel like Alien Arcadium doesn't really tie in at all. I don't really know much about like the lore besides that, and plus that's all like speculation. I don't think it's actually like related. Where is the law with? Oh, I don't really know. The lore with Alien Arcadium? No idea. It just exists. That's why people don't call it a map for a lot of reasons. You just randomly spawn in Alien Arcadium and all of a sudden zombies or like aliens are attacking you. Like what? You wouldn't be surprised if Simon contacted you about any update ideas for Zombies. Apparently apparently Simon isn't even like in charge of Hypixel anymore. A prison map would actually be a good show. I actually haven't even thought about the prison map, but prison map would actually be pretty good as well. It's definitely gonna have to be like some sort of like place with some sort of I don't know, basically locations that you would probably commonly see like in, you know, horror films, like I don't know, cornfields and stuff. You know, what if they just took the entirety of Blocking Dead and made that into a Zombies map? No, but it could be like a farm type map. Not that I, you know, think that they're gonna do that, but I mean, like realistically, I could imagine it. A map where Bad Blood and Dead End are both combined. So, what, like a city with a mansion in it? Bop. No, but some people were saying like an abandoned mall. That could also make sense. But what about a lab for Dead End prequel? Maybe. Like a map that kind of like shows off how like the entire thing started. Who knows? I mean, some people were also saying like a Chernobyl or whatever. And look at your Skyblock stats Slies. I mean, I think so. Right? I think there's websites for that. I don't really play Skyblock though, so you're not going to find much. It'll either fit in with Dead End or Bad Blood, or wait, so it'll be a lab in a city where it all started and have the end. Oh yeah, not the end, it's where you end up in Alley. Or just something like Alien Arcadium that just stand alone. Like, I want to think that it's going to be like a traditional 30 round map, but then like something also tells me like maybe it might be like 40 rounds, or maybe it might be 50 rounds. Who knows? I doubt it's going to be shorter. I really doubt it's going to be faster than Bad Blood. I think it's going to be like another Dead End kind of map. I'm hoping it'll be like a fun map to play on and not just something that you play once and it's just like, okay. Or like my other concern is it, I mean, I'm assuming if it is like Bad Blood or Dead End, it'll probably be like a map that you can also potentially solo. But also, based off like player count, they also might not make it like Bad Blood, because I think the issue with Bad Blood for a lot of people is that it's too hard of a map for a lot of like beginners. So like, I don't think they're gonna make it as hard as Bad Blood, even though to most people it's like an easy map. But I feel like that makes sense to me. Like Dead End is a good starting point. I feel like they might go a little bit harder than Dead End, but maybe not as bad as like Bad Blood. I don't know. I still think Dead End and Bad Blood are just good maps. Like, I'm not disappointed with either of them. Like, the only downside I see to Dead End is, like, the wave times. But, like, that's, I mean, that's completely normal. Like, if you don't really pay attention to that, like, it doesn't really matter. You hope they'll reset time leaderboard. Even though, like, I feel like even if they did reset it, it would just get cheated again. So, like, what's the point? Like, I feel like a whole leaderboard reset just doesn't make any sense. Like, people kept saying it, like, oh, they should reset the times. But, like, why? They're just gonna cheat again. Watch them like add a individual leaderboard for each specific map. So now it's no longer total wins. It's gonna be like dead end wins, bad blood wins. Now, if they ever did put like zombies into like its own lobby, I could definitely see that being a thing. My bad. I wasn't looking at chat. Okay, well, I don't think anybody... Wait, grew me. Okay, whatever. Obviously, nobody has enough for the second or the third wrath. One top AA and dead end win Slies? Nope. Maybe dead end wins wouldn't be like a bad shout. But Alien Arcadian wins, definitely not anytime soon. But dead end wins, I can definitely see myself like grinding to be number 1. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video.